It's week 31 of A Year of Wisdom. Let's get to reading. Day 215. Job 3. Afterward, Job opened his mouth and cursed his day. Thus Job spake up and said, Let the day perish on which I was born, and the night that said, A man-child is conceived. Let that day become darkness. May God not seek it from above, nor may daylight shine on it. Let darkness and deep shadow claim it. Let clouds settle on it. Let them terrify it with the blackness of day. Let darkness seize that night. Let it not rejoice among the days of the year. Let it not enter among the number of the months. Look, let that night become barren. Let a joyful song not enter it. Let those who curse the day curse it, those who are skilled at rousing Leviathan. Let the stars of its dawn be dark. Let it hope for light, but there be none. And let it not see the eyelids of dawn, because it did not shut the doors of my mother's womb, nor did it hide trouble from my eyes. Why did I not die at birth? Why did I not come forth from the womb and expire? Why did the knees receive me and the breast that I could suck? For now I would lie down and I would be at peace. I would be asleep, then I would be at rest with kings and counselors of the earth who rebuild ruins for themselves, or with high officials who have gold who fill up their houses with silver. Or why was I not hidden like a miscarriage, like infants who did not see the light? There the wicked cease from troubling, and there the weary are at rest. The prisoners are at ease together. They do not hear the oppressor's voice. The small and the great are there, and the slave is free from his masters. Why does he give light to one in misery, and life to those bitter of soul, who wait for death, but it does not come, and search for it more than treasures, who rejoice exceedingly, and they are glad when they find the grave? Why does he give light to a man whose way is hidden, and God has fenced him in all around? For my sighing comes before my bread, and my groanings gush forth like water, because the dread that I feel has come upon me, and what I feared befalls me. I'm not at ease, and I'm not at peace, and I do not have rest, thus turmoil has come. Proverbs 3. My child, do not forget my instruction, and may your heart guard my commands. For length of days, years of life, and peace they shall add to you. May loyal love and truth not forsake you. Bind them around your neck, write them on your heart. And you shall find favor and good sense in the eyes of God and humankind. Trust Yahweh with all your heart. Do not lean toward your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will straighten your paths. Do not be wise in your own eyes. Fear Yahweh and retreat from evil. There shall be healing for your flesh and refreshment for your body. Honor Yahweh from your substance, and from the first fruits of all that will come to you. And your barns shall be full of plenty, and your vats shall burst with new wine. Do not despise the discipline of Yahweh, my child. Do not be weary of his reproof, because whomever Yahweh will love, he will rebuke, as a father delights in his own son. Happy is the one who finds wisdom, and the one who obtains understanding. For her income is better than the income of silver, and her revenue than that of gold. She is more precious than rubies, and all your desires shall not compare with her. Length of days is in her right hand, in her left hand are riches and honor. Her ways are ways of pleasantness, and all her paths are peace. She is a tree of life for those who seize her. Those who take hold of her are considered happy. Yahweh in wisdom founded the earth. He established the heavens in understanding. With his knowledge, depths broke open, and clouds dropped dew. My child, may they not escape from your sight. May you keep sound wisdom and prudence. They shall be life to your soul, and adornment for your neck. Then you will walk in the confidence of your ways, and your foot will not stumble. If you sit down, you will not panic, and if you lie down, then your sleep shall be sweet. Do not be afraid of sudden panic or the storm of wickedness that will come. Yahweh will be your confidence and guard your foot from capture. Do not withhold good from its owner when it is in the power of your hand to do. Do not say to your neighbor, "Go and return, and tomorrow I will give it," when it is with you. Do not plot harm against your neighbor who dwells in confidence beside you. Do not quarrel with anyone without cause when he did not do you harm. Do not envy a man of violence, and do not choose any of his ways. For he who is perverse is an abomination of Yahweh, but those who are upright are his confidence. The curse of Yahweh is on the house of the wicked, and the abode of the righteous ones he blesses. With those who scorn he is scornful, but to those who are humble he gives favor. They will inherit the honor of the wise, but stubborn fools disgrace. Ecclesiastes 3. For everything there is an appointed time, a time for every matter under heaven, a time to bear and a time to die, a time to plant and a time to root up what is planted, a time to kill and a time to heal, a time to break down and a time to build up, a time to weep and a time to laugh, a time to mourn and a time to dance, a time to throw away stones and a time to gather stones, a time to embrace and a time to refrain from embracing, a time to seek and a time to lose, a time to keep and a time to throw away, a time to tear and a time to sow, a time to be silent and a time to speak, a time to love and a time to hate, a time for war and a time for peace. What does the worker gain in his toil? I've seen the busyness God gives to humans to preoccupy them. He's made everything suitable in its time. He also has put the past in their hearts, yet no one can grasp what God does from the beginning to end. So I realized that there is nothing better for them to rejoice and enjoy themselves during their lives, and for anyone to eat and drink, that is, to enjoy the fruit of all his toil. This is also a gift from God. I know everything God does endures forever. Nothing can be added to it, and nothing can be taken from it. For God so acts that humans might stand in awe before him. What is? It already was. And what will be? It already is. For God will do what he has done. I saw something else under the sun. Instead of justice, there was evil. Instead of righteousness, there was wickedness. So I said to myself, God will surely judge the righteous and the wicked, for he has appointed a time for judgment for every deed and every work. I said to myself concerning humans, God sifts them in order to show them that they are like beasts. For the fate of humans and the fate of the beast is the same. The death of the one is like the death of the other, for both are mortal. Man has no advantage over the beast, for both are fleeting. Both go to one place, both come from dust, and both return to dust. For no one knows whether the spirit of a human ascends to heaven and whether the spirit of the beast descends to the ground. So I concluded that there is nothing better for a person than to enjoy the fruit of his labor, for this is his lot in life, for no one knows what will happen in the future. And as always, thank you so much for being here today. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button right there and click the bell if you want to get notifications for new videos. And if you wouldn't mind, hit that like button for me. And I will see you tomorrow. I'm standing at the crossroads. I'm lost without a clue. I need a big pink neon sign to show me what to do. I thank you, Lord. It glorifies you when you're the only answer. I praise you, Lord, for holding what's too much for me. And I'm amazed by you, Lord, because nothing's too big and nothing's too small to lay at your feet.